Okay, let's you just take notes, Wei Miao. Hi, Xing Chen. Hello, Howry, turn on your camera, Howry. Hi, Yichen. Yichen, 感谢你的中秋节的祝福啊！我祝你全家人平平安安 ，OK， 身体健康，万事如意啊！Yichen，谢谢你的message. Okay, so Wei Miao, this is the one I predicted. You can take a pictures. Which one? You see the 3 star, the 4 asterisks. Means this is SBQ. That means it's a very high chance you'll come out this coming O level exam. Okay, and then the 3 star, and then followed by backup of these 2. So today we are going to talk about this one here. So for the next couple of lessons, it's all about revisions, contextuals a bit, and then revision a lot, and then to kind of fine-tune your SBQ and SEQ for history. For social study, will be SBQ and SRQ. And yesterday, I just gave a so-called my own exam to a Sec3 boy. Horrible. The way he do the SRQ for SS was very bad. So if he don't pull out his socks, he's going to fail this coming SS. Anyway, I don't really teach him as SS, so I just for the benefit of helping him. The way he wrote the SPQ and SEQ was very bad. So do you know, I tell you a joke. It's really a joke. Yesterday, Sec2, my Sec2 boy, I did a history face-to-face. So Wei Miao, I think Yichen and Xing Chen and Howry, please listen and give me your advice whether this teacher was correct or wrong. The student told me, you see that if you say both source, do you agree? Do you agree source B and C? How far is source B and C similar, right? Wei Miao. So you will write this. How do you start off? Wei Miao, how do you start?
How far are they similar?
How similar are source B and C? Or how B and C are similar? Okay, so usually you start off both source B and C are similar in terms of right, correct?
Oh, yes.
Then when it comes to different, do you agree that both source B and C are different because one of them, let's say we talk about Hitler, so okay, both source B and C are different because source B say that Hitler is a good dictator. Okay, however, source C is not. Source C is a mocking Hitler, correct? Something like that, right? 对不对？对吗，一晨？你懂那个学生的老师跟他讲，如果你这样写的话 ，I will give you 0. I said, huh? You have to say like this, source B is a picture source. Source C is a source-based source. Therefore, they are different. Yeah. 你会you know TikTok 哎呦我的妈，一晨 you know what?
So that's like level 2.
No, it's level 1.
Oh, it's level 1 only.
Then my student wrote like that. Uncle Raymond is an Indian boy It's a Sec2. We are talking about, you know, the Sokchin, right? The mass killing of Chinese in Singapore. 那个不是南京大屠杀，是新加坡那个 Sokchin, something like that. But Uncle Raymond, I wrote source B and C are different because source B say that there was a massacre in Singapore, while source C say that the Japanese treat the Chinese well. I got 0. Then my friend wrote like this: source B is a picture, while source C is a text. Therefore, they are different. He got marks. I got no marks. Xing Chen, Howry, are you surprised? Now I told you, are you surprised or not surprised? Xing Chen, do you think that teacher, the method they teach like that is correct? Xing Chen, yes or no? Howry, yes or no?
Yes.
His method is correct. The method is
no, not correct. But I think there's probably some misconception. If the answer is really like that, I don't know.
No, 他现在左右为难微妙. So Uncle Raymond, should I use then luckily there were about 8 students there in the class. 7 plus him 7. So I asked around, all of them was like, yo, Wei Miao, huh? They say, wait. Now we talk about reliability and cross-referencing to other source, to other student from other school, and whether it's useful. So I asked Stephanie, Evans, I asked all of them, okay, no, Uncle Raymond, the method you taught is the same as the method I taught by my school teacher. So the poor boy Hatim, that boy was, so how should I write? I say, yeah, good luck to you. Okay, right. Then I moved, I one step further, Wei Miao. I say, sorry, boy, may I ask you, how old is your teacher? Then he said that, oh, he's just only 22岁 22 years. 哎，微妙不要这样嘞，以后你可能22岁、23岁，没有你听我讲，可能以后你22岁、23岁，你是个 young doctor, right? Then Uncle Raymond, the patient go there and say, huh? The doctor is 微妙23岁，不要，我去找另外一个大夫，我不要。
好吧。
And not 不可以这样吗？ You should say, I'm more worried than you're worried than me. No? Although I'm a young doctor, if I can be a doctor, means I went through a lot of vigorous tests and exam, 对不对？我才可以做医生嘛，对不对？哦，每个人都有年轻过，每个人都有 young go through the process, right? But I find it's ridiculous. A young teacher, 22 years old, just graduated from NIE or university, can say this type of thing. Please, can you please kindly cross-reference and check with your HOD whether it's correct? You like that mark, you're going to kill the student's career. Since you are a young teacher, please cross-reference and check with your senior teacher. True or not, Wei Miao? Correct or not? If you are a young doctor, you're not sure, you will tell the patient, 不然随便咯，你看那边，我那个橱那边有什么药，你自己拿咯。I tell you, the patient will say, bye-bye, see you. Of course, you will say like that, Wei Miao. So now you understand why source-based question is very useful. Say, I'm sorry, of course you won't say I'm new, right? Of course I know you're new, 23 years old, you're 22. Let me check with my senior doctor and get back to you. In my opinion, I think this medicine may not be suitable to you, but since you say that you check with another doctor that is suitable, but I think it's to play safe, I will check with another doctor. Is it cross-referencing? Is it reliability? Is it what you're learning now? True now, Wei Miao? It's correct now. 对不对? Honestly, your teacher in school may not teach you like that in cross-referencing. So it makes source-based very interesting. When you do source-based, please, you must have passion and understand why. Okay? So I was so shocked. Yesterday, if I don't teach them history, out of goodwill, I never know this teacher make okay, everyone, you 犯错了. Just like remember, Wei Miao, recently there's a clown standing outside the school. You know about this?
Yes.
Yeah. Can you imagine Uncle Raymond, the clown outside? That's it. I think Jeff Learning Center will not take me in. Okay, so take note, Wei Miao. This will be the predictions of the coming O-level exam, which I told already, Yichen, for those two of you Set 4 students. All right, so those with more star one, the chances is very high. Usually touch wood. For the past few years, there are spot questions, you will not less than 50%. Usually it's 50% accuracy, or to 80%. Okay, last year was 60% only. I feel quite bad, 60%. Okay, so let's go back to this one. I'm not sure I shared with the three of you already, so I just want to share this one. I may want to share this with the social study class. Yichen, Xingchen, and Haorui, do I share this with you? Did I share this with you? Yes, Xingchen. Yichen 有没有? Yichen. Haorui 有没有 Haorui?
Yeah.
Huh?
I think you should.
I think you did.
I did, Okay, so I don't want to repeat this, Wei Miao, don't worry. Because this Sunday you're attending, are you attending the SS this Sunday?
Yes.
Okay, so I will share this to the class again. If not, I keep repeating. All right, so I will not share this. This one, remind me, Wei Miao. Okay, take note of this. Okay, this one is a very useful thing to use for SS and history. You will not see this in your school teachers on confirm. Okay, so I just close this. Okay, now let's go to this one. This one confirm you guys will not see this. Okay, let's go through the topics now. Okay, just to recap for the set 3 and the set 4, Stalin and Hitler, the gathering storms of World War II. Okay, this is not for me, maybe this is from another lecturer. Okay, copyright for them. Now, uneasy allies, Soviet Unions, and all these things. Okay. Winston Churchill once said that the only things worse than having allies is not having them. The only thing worse than having allies is not having them. Means that it's better not to have them. It was an apt description of the tensions that exist between Great Britain, the Soviet Union, and the United States during World War II. So may I ask you, Wei Miao, who is the ally and who is the Axis power? The three of them more or less know already. Yeah, Timmy?
The ally is Britain, France, and wait, hold on. Britain, France, and no, it's
Britain, France, and
Soviet.
Soviet, okay. Xing Chen, how come your mouth so red? Oh, well, then your hand also different color. Yeah, Terminator. Hello, Terminator 4. Okay, yes, Xing Chen. Who are the allies power?
US, Britain, France, and USSR.
Thank you, sir. Ethan.
The Allied powers.
Yes, sir.
For World War II, is it?
Yes, sir.
Britain, France, USA.
Thank you, sir. Hooray.
USA, France, USSR, and UK.
Thank you, sir. Okay, now you start first. Who is the Axis power? Hooray.
Germany, Japan, and Italy.
Okay. Ethan?
Same. Japan, Italy, and Germany.
Thank you, sir. Xing Chen?
Italy, Germany, and Japan.
Wei Miao, did your
Italy,
teacher
Germany.
test you in school not like that? Did your teacher test you this?
Oh,
No.
yes.
Did they test
Yes.
you like that? Yes. If they don't test you, they are not a good history teacher. This one is a super duper important. You get it wrong, I tell you, you go back to the time machine, the dictator will kill you. Okay, which are the three Axis power?
Germany, Japan, and Italy.
Okay, all of you wrong. The Axis power is Mercedes, Toyota, and Ferrari. Correct now, Xing Chen? Xing Chen, when you don't know, you don't pretend, you just don't share.
Correct lah, but we are not wrong also.
This is how we remember the Axis power. And all the Allied powers all wrong. Wei Miao, write down, it's 3U. It's United States, United Kingdom, and USSR. France is not considered. France is only partially considered. Please do not write your France inside the Allied power for World War II. The four of you pay attention. The Allied power only got 3 countries. That is the United States of America, United Kingdom, Wei Miao. United Kingdom got 5 countries inside, which is actually 4 countries, I'm so sorry, which is England, Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. 这4个国家就是变成一个 United Kingdom， 明白吗？
这个知道。这个知道。
Very good. You know
yeah.
Oh, good. No. I'm surprised that you know, because most of them don't know that these 4 countries make up of United Kingdom. Okay, it's another word called Great Britain. So well done. Good for you. So USSR, do you know there's another name called CCCP?
No.
Lucky, I tell you now. What happened? The source bay comes up. Oh, let me help you. I type this. It's like that. I think they know already, the 3 of you. It's not 2C. It's not China Communist Party. It's communist, the CCP. You can Google it. You type this word now. This is actually related to this. Wei Miao. Because sometime in the source bay, they'll come out this one. Okay, it's equal to this. It's confirmed. 因为它有一个国旗很大的，然后它后面放 CCCP， 然后 standing 在前面。 Then I got one student misinterpret. They thought Stalin was supported by the Chinese Communist Central Party. Wrong. Absolutely wrong. This CCCP is a flag. If you go and Google it, it's a Russian words. The P stand for party.
The
Thank
Russian,
you. Yeah,
the
can you read
Russian
out?
USSR.
Sorry.
读不懂。
Sorry, this is how I teach. So 你看对不对? So now you learn something. So don't mistaken that it's a China Communist Party. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Thank you. Wow, very fast. The way you okay. So just remember the car lah. Toyota, Ferrari, and BMW. Okay. So it's called Jeep and you. Okay. So this is a picture here. Okay. Okay. Now this one, I want all of you to participate. What does this source tells you? Yichen, Wei Miao, you're last, okay? Xing Chen will be next. Hao Rui will be the third.
Oh, Hitler and Russia, they are like cheers.
Hey, one is a vodka from Russia. Then the other one is a German beer. Anyway, Uncle Raymond don't like to drink beer. So 你给我酒，你给我多好的酒，什么几百年的酒 I also don't appreciate one. So what does this mean?
They were signing the Nazi Germany back.
Big deal. So, 微妙. So then how? So 义成在讲 so they were signing the German party pact. Then
So like,
student also take part.
they were like allies for like a moment.
How come? Get it out, 微妙.
They have like they have a similar goal, which is for Poland.
Not really. Yes, but not really. Yes, correct, but not really. You understand now, 微妙? Can you get it out? Can If cannot, you stop us. Because 我特地从 all the way from England 请来 Dr. 郭义成 Dr. 郭义成来 explain 然后从美国的星辰 OK 从澳大利亚的李浩瑞这三个宝贝来所以我们这三个博士在讲 history OK that's how I do OK 微妙 you must get my craziness OK yes so these two gentlemen at different polar right north and north, that kind of thing, south and south cannot attract. But they are forced to attract not because they share the same alcohol. They cheer in the sense, in a blessing in disguise. Look at the facial expressions. Okay, they cheer, but they are actually wearing a military uniform. What does that mean? If you are cheering, wearing military uniform, it's a bit weird, right? You should not don on to your military uniform. Of course, this is how you see it. That's how I see it. So they are cheering to have an ally to reinforce saying that we are going to have peace and prosperity. We are not going to invade Poland. Poland is just a buffer state. But how long, we all know. After only a short period of time, Germany attacked Poland. And the next step is Russia, Stalingrad and Leningrad. And the further they go is Moscow, but unfortunately they don't reach there. So this picture depicts the relationship is not a very true relationship. It's just only to write down 买时间英文怎么讲？清晨买时间。微妙。
Correct time, delay it.
To buy time, to delay time. Yes, write down. Thank you. Okay. So Joseph Stalin realized that war with Germany was inevitable. So that's why they buy time. May I know why are they buying time? Wei Miao.
Because Hitler goal is to conquer the whole Europe, I think. So eventually he'll have to like invade Russia and stuff.
Very what? Sorry.
Like Hitler's goal is to conquer the whole of Europe, and so eventually he'll have to invade Russia.
Okay. Xing Chen, what is your answer? Why do you think Joseph Stalin know that with war with Germany is inevitable, but why excuse me, why did he want to buy time and delay tactic? You play COD, you should know why, Call of Duty. Wei Miao, you play COD? Do you play game?
Okay.
Do you play game?
A bit. I play a bit.
You better play. If you don't play, you're alien. You must distress yourself. Okay. Okay, Xing Chen. Yeah. Why do you think they want to delay, my dear? Xing Chen.
They have to build. They have to get resources to arm his army.
Thank you. Thank you. Quite close to my answer. Well done. How Ray? How do you tag on to Xing Chen's answer? Wei Miao, this is how we learn. Okay, history no need to memorize like that. We learn it tagging on like that. Okay, you get it now. So you will learn faster. Yes, Harry.
He is not confident enough, so he wanted to buy time to build up his own army, and because of the Great Terror and those things, he killed a lot of Red Army. So he doesn't really
Wait. He don't really kill a lot of Red Army. He killed a lot of kulaks, the citizen. Okay.
Yeah, and some of his military personnel. And so
who are opposed, you're right, must write this, who are opposed and against him or anti-Stalin sentiment. Okay, carry on.
Yeah. So his military power is like weakest at that point. So he want to buy time to build up his military power and gain confidence before attacking Germany
Okay, thank you, sir. Very good. But still not to my answer yet. Ethan?
As in, like, why he wants to buy time?
Yes. Yes, exactly. Why?
Maybe it's to like
in that history you cannot maybe 你 maybe 就是 try try 就是你给敌人有机会攻打你这个就是微妙在生意上if you tell your boss maybe we go and put
he
that,
cannot like take risks.
Yeah, you cannot use the word maybe 微妙 in real life history is like real life in business 你不可以说 maybe the competitors your boss will tell you to fly kite true not you have to have solid evidence to prove to your boss that I must do this, we must do that. How Ray and Xing Chen 他的 answer very close to one word only. One word. 只要你讲对那个字译成你就对了。
I'm not very sure.
It's all to do. Okay, Wei Miao, you want to give it a go? It's either these two words. It's either sorry.
Sorry. You say that.
It's either the two words. It's either the first word start with I, end with N, or the other word start with C, end with N. Xing Chen, any idea? Oh, okay. Okay. Later I'm talking to. Okay.
这个 I 是 invasion 吗？
什么东西？
这个 I 是 invasion 吗？
Invasion Do you use the word? Do you say the word invasion? 微妙。
是。
不是。Okay, right now it's got to do with industrializations and collectivizations. Because Stalin got the 5-year plan, he don't want to disrupt the plan. The both of what Xing Chen and how they say is very true. You want to buy time because you want to build his arsenal, not the football team. The arsenal means the weapons, right? You need the industrialization and collectivization to 未以筹谋 to 筹备他的那个军事的东西。So they have to have the enough 5M, the manpower, the money, the machine, the material, and the management, the leaders. So the industrialization, collectivization show. But Hitler was one step further than Stalin. Stalin is a 5-year plan, whereas Hitler is a 4-year plan. So Hitler processes are faster than Stalin because of his way of defense management things. There you see, business war is like business. 强中自有强中手. Okay, this is very true. So that's why Stalin want to buy time, knowing that of course they will sure have planted some spy in Germany, or vice versa, and check on their historical records or something like that. You see, however, to have any chance of victory, he needed time to build out his armed forces. The only way he could obtain time was to deal with Hitler. So he had to slowly to sayang, you know, it's sayang, right? To coax the Hitler this. So Stalin was convinced that Hitler would not be foolish enough to fight the war on two fronts, meaning that 所谓一山不能藏二虎, all right? So something like that. Then please, I'm talking with. And this what it means that if there are two fronts by look at Germany, the front door is Russia, the back door is France and United Kingdom. So knowing that you cannot, so 所谓的会变成会兵荒马乱，四分五裂. So they want to consolidate. So if he could persuade Hitler to sign a peace treaty with the Soviet Union, Germany was likely to invade Western Europe. That means the other side. But Hitler also used this so-called the appeasement or whatever you call it, not whatever you call it the Sino-German pact. So where this pact itself is actually not only buy time, they want to build the resources. They want to ensure that there are enough arsenal. That is why Stalin in Russia come out the T-34 tank, the AK-47. The Germans come out the Gepard, the Leopard, the Tigers, the Panzer, all the kind of tank and the huge U-boats, okay, and the good aeroplane, Luftwaffe aeroplanes, fighter planes, okay. And Germany don't have really strong warship. They are more on the land power. In World War I, the tank of Germany was the worst, but in World War II, they built the technology and so excellent. So the reason why Stalin was stalling time, because he want to build out, yes, some of you say because it's a mass killing, so you have to build the resources. But in my opinion, the strongest effect was Stalin to buy time is to build his arsenal, to build his soldiers. And because of that, he's really made the tactic work, because, you know, Germans sent 300 over 1,000 soldiers during the winter time to attack Russia. It was a failure. It was a very bloody, stormy fight in Stalingrad, but they managed to do it. But because of that, you realize after they annexed, the industrialization and collectivization has to be put on the stop. No choice, okay? So officially titled the Treaty of Non-Aggression between Germany and the Soviet Union, and signed in Moscow in the late hours of the 23rd August. So after less than 1 month later, it remained in effect until 22nd June 1941. Okay, or not 1 month. In fact, after 1 month later, he attacked Poland. Okay, then implemented the Operation of Barbarossa, invaded the Soviet Union. So Stalin, when I was doing my A-levels at times, my IELTS history, Stalin also not stupid. He also at the same time, he's also looking for alternative. It's just like, for example, Wei Miao, you and your wife start a coffee business, okay? You start say, you know Ya-Kun, Ya-Kun coffee, you know, right? You think what Ya-Kun? 有吗？then you 比如说我说微妙咖啡，好吗？ Okay, 微妙 coffee. Then you know that once you open your business are very well, then Coffee Bean, Starbucks come in to eat out your business. Will you find an alternative either to move up from the premises, or you're going to open another branch somewhere else, or you're going to do some promotion? Agree not? Right?
Yes.
So same thing. Stalin don't put all eggs into one basket. Right? He will find ways to make sure that he will uphold his power. And don't forget, Wei Miao, the rest of you, Yichen, not everybody loves Stalin. So not only you have to deal with the external conflict with Germany, he also have to deal internal conflict. Remember, correct? No doubt he get rid of Trotsky, but he also that's why he say the kulaks. So they also worried. You see, if he can get rid of Nicholas the Tsar using the October revolutions and the Bolshevik army, people also can do the same to him. Correct now? Right? Same thing, Wei Miao. You see, not only you have external conflict with Starbucks and Coffee Bean. Imagine your staff work for you so long, then suddenly the Starbucks and Coffee Bean come and take your staff away. Of course, you're not happy, correct? Right? Then you have to start all over again to 请人，对不对？对吗？So how? In order to maintain your internal staff, what must you do? you must please them 你不要走啦，我老板等一下 end of the year 我给你一点花红。Same thing as Stalin, you see, he had to please his people to build the trust and confidence so that he can maintain the relationship with the Soviet people, so that he can fight the war together with him. And true enough, so using the communist doctrines, the Karl Marx ideology. Okay, this is the one. Stalin is surprised and act poorly in the beginning of the war, not wars, war. Okay, so I'm surprised to see that Stalin was surprised. By right, Stalin should not be surprised. But why he's surprised is because he did not know that after attacking, I mean, he should be not so dumb, right? But looking at how Germany attacked Austria, Czechoslovakia, Poland, and France, and all these countries, he should have seen that this is going to be an inevitable war between these two countries, right? So there's an essay talking about this. Was it a success or failure? Is it that Stalin did not well prepare? Stalin was not well prepared because he take things not just for granted, he thinks, like I told you, right? He has an internal to take care and external to take care. So he has to balance his things to see whether which is more important. Now, in my opinion, what he did was not wrong. Wei Miao, Yi Chen, Hao Rui, and Xing Chen was not wrong because he need to stabilize the internal. Agree or not, Wei Miao? Right? For example, your staff all want to resign. OK 啦，走咯，你们要去 Starbucks Coffee Bean 去咯。哇，你不要忘记，有些跟你做很多年，他就是因为为了加那一点点薪水啊。所以你当然要安心嘛。You want to take care of your staff, correct 啦？ So when your staff is able to say, OK， 老板，我不要 resign 了，我跟你同睦相处，就是同工一劲then you know your internal staff are well built, right? Then you can continue to attack. True 啦。But you didn't know suddenly Coffee Bean come out new promotion, Starbucks come out promotion during Christmas. What do? Do you have a loyalty of customer base to come to your coffee shop, the coffee cafe? Get it now? So to build the loyalty for that. So it's not, you don't believe, Then you see? In their different way, they will respect each other. The three monsters of 20 states and orderly, controversial. Hitler is almost universally, okay. Lenin remains the Red Square. Okay, so this one is just to tell you, okay. During my A-levels, we always like to talk with these two fellows. Who is the most villain? Who is the most best dictator? Who is the one have this? To me, I think Hitler is a very patriotic. He really loved his country. He really go through a war and he nearly died in the war. He nearly sacrificed his life and went to jail for the sake of the country. Well, Stalin 是趁人之危啊，趁火打劫啊，小人一个，对吗？ It's true, right? Remember the carrying of the coffin of Lenin, right? 微妙，你懂吗？对吗？ He told Trotsky that the funeral is next day, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, correct. By the way, Lenin is just the founder of the Communist Party in Russia. It's just like, can I use Mao Zedong, something like that. Hitler and Stalin was similar in many ways in the rise of power. They were gifted in the ability to use propaganda. Write down, copy down, everything. Both of them are propaganda and brainwash people, which in turn proved that they were both unethical. But if you say which one is more unethical, I will find Stalin is more unethical. Okay, for Hitler, he's using propaganda and brainwash because he wants to get rid of Treaty of Versailles. He wants to make Germany strong again. He wants to make the Aryan race to be better. He wants to make Germany out of recessions. He wants to make Germans people to get employed. So I don't see it's really very unethical compared to Stalin.
I would argue that Stalin was at least killing people for resources, but Hitler was just killing Jews for no reason.
Well said. Maybe you agree. You see this point, was talking, but sometimes he use his handphone, sometimes he look at other things, sometimes he listen to music, but he can answer. I don't care. This is Uncle Raymond, maybe I don't care. Okay? At the end of the day, you agree now. Your result make the matter, right? When I was working in Fuji Xerox many years ago, I got two groups of staff. This is how I manage. One staff is all smoker. Okay, the other staff don't smoke. So smoker will say, Uncle Raymond, I go for smoking break. Then the other one no smoking break. You say every time go smoking break. Then I told them, you also can go for your break lah. But go where? You can go to toilet, put the toilet bowl there and then sit there and sleep lor. Or you can go to the sofa outside there and sleep lor. All right, and come back. I don't care who smoke or who don't smoke. At the end of 5 o'clock, all of you must complete your job and complete and send it to Finland. Our customer was Nokia at that time. And then you have to report to Beijing, which is the other counterpart in Beijing. That's why I went there. So this is, I don't care how you do, as long as you complete the task. So, Xingchen, could Stalin kill this for resources? Not I argue with you. Then the Hitler killed Jews, right? But you realize that the kulaks is the one thing Stalin give chance to the kulaks to give, to return all the crops, right? 那个粮食 to go to central government but they refuse it. They burn there. They deny it. It's just like the government in Singapore asks you to put mask, you don't put mask, then they ask you, Wei Miao, you got badge now? You got badge now? Ask me to put that kind of thing. Well, Hitler killed Jews, also kill, but because the Jews has been using the economic power and make the Germans unemployed. True not? They make the Germans people unemployed. They make the Germans to suffer. The Jews are the one who have the upper hand in the economy, but they don't want to share their wealth and resources with the Germans. 我也可以这样讲，对吗，星辰？浩瑞 ，Do you agree with me？ 浩瑞帮我讲话嘞。浩瑞
Yes, yes.
Do you agree now? Or do you agree with Xingchen or agree with Uncle Rim?
Both is not wrong.
Sitting on the fence. Ethan? Ethan?
I would say like I agree more to Xingchen a bit.
因为你们两个都是成嘛，成功了咯，赢了咯，官字两个口。Okay, please explain, sir.
Okay, because like even though the Jews had the like economic advantage, right? But it's cause they are smart, you know, like they know how to do business. So like it's not justified to like kill people just because they have like an economic advantage. As in like, for example, like let's say Singapore, right? Maybe foreigners can like work for like less price, right? Then like it's also not very justified that the government just because the foreigners are stealing jobs, then don't let foreigners come in, for example.
Wow,
like,
你终于用到 social study， 你终于用到从 history 的那个死板的 contextual knowledge， 可以千变万化 to convert it to a real life situation. This is what I want to see students like all of you. You
and
see?
Also like,
well done.
Like you said that they didn't share their wealth with Germany. Why would they share their wealth with Germany? It's their wealth.
But we are all under the same country. Can you imagine the Chinese don't share the wealth with Malay and Indian? You get what I mean? Okay. You're supposed to share what? Diversity, remember? 对不对？你知道国难当头有难，你看到你的皮肤有折的吗？每个你都是一样的 German 呢。你的 Jews come to German is because 我们给你一口饭吃，你现在忘恩负义。防文明当文白 in Cantonese 就是把那个 bowl 你跟它 cap 住，不要给你吃。我甘愿饿，我自己丢掉，我也不要给你吃。这种人太过分了咯，对不对 ？Until today Yi Chen, you say the Jews are not killed. Until today, why all the Arab country still want to attack Israel? You agree now? There must be a reason, right? God give them the best brain in the world, the Jews. David Marshall is a Jew, okay? Albert Einstein is a Jew, right? but you realize they always suffer. I'd rather be a normal person. I don't want to be the most intelligent person, which is not wrong, Ethan. You're not wrong. I like the example you use, the Singapore and foreigners. Wei Miao, okay, anything else? See, Ethan? No?
No.
No.
Okay, thank you. Wei Miao. Wow, you hear the argument, damn fun, no? This is how we all four of us always argue. Last time got one more, we argue. So you see, history is not just the textbook. Once you surface out of the textbook, you see the real world, you get to see the comparison. So what do you think? Do you agree with Xing Chen or agree with Uncle Raymond?
I guess both are not wrong. I don't know which one is more correct in a sense, because I think nothing
It's
is
just like for
it's like every yes. I can't really say who is more correct. I just don't know. I don't know how to explain it.
just like for example, okay, Wei Miao, you married already, your son coughing. Then your mother say, cannot drink cold water, will cough. Then your wife say, never mind. Because of course you take some ice cream, you will reduce the dry cough. So who will you listen? Who is correct? Your wife? If you listen to your mother, your wife say, okay, you sleep in the kitchen tonight. Then you listen to your wife, your mother say, 你这个不孝子，听老婆的话，现在妈妈的话不听，你是不是左右为难？ Is it, you get the idea? So the only best solution is that you tell your son, you say, son, you're 10 years old already. If you drink cold water, you cough, you know who suffer? You suffer, not daddy suffer. If you listen to mommy, mommy say can eat ice cream, you eat. Anything, you answer to mommy. Okay, mommy take you to see doctor. If you listen to papa, 奶奶说不给喝, then anything. Good, right? Smart move. So there you have to balance the point, okay? I always have to use this kind of example because I'm caught into this kind of situation, but nothing wrong. But it's a happy problem. Okay, let's me move. Okay, you copy already, So these pictures, what does this picture tells you? Let's come. Let's talk source-based questions. Okay, you have to use the so then how. So this is a picture about Nazis on the other side, and this is Russia. It doesn't seem like Russia to me. But this one definitely is on your screen, right? On the screen will be on left-hand side, right? On the left-hand side of the screen will be the Germans. Of course, you see the Swastika's sign. And then you can see this one, maybe it doesn't look to me as Russian, maybe okay. So what do you think, Ethan?
It's pronounced Swastika.
Swastika, okay. How? Ethan, what does these two pictures tells you?
Sure, can I think for a while?
Okay, sure. How, Ray?
Both pictures shows they are supportive of their leader.
Okay, fair enough. Very good. Thank you. Xing Chen?
Can't think of anything.
Sounds like communism. Okay. How about Wei Miao? Imagine this is your source page and it's going to come out in your O level. You cannot take too long to think, right? You see the pictures here. One is holding the flag, very elegant looking, very firm. The other one showing out the peace, smiling face. To me, is something, okay, before I start tell you, yeah.
Propaganda.
Propaganda, but what does this picture tells you? Depicts you, infer you. What is the purpose of this picture?
What is so this why is that like the Germany that at the bottom left there?
You're using you're using your computer mic, is it? I got a bit because lagging and then it got the reflect voice, so I can't really hear you clearly. I'm so sorry.
Oh, okay. I didn't see the Germany at the bottom there just now.
It's okay because you see the flag just now I pronounced wrongly. How you pronounce again, Xing Chen? Swastika, right?
Swastika.
Swastika sign, right? 佛教. Germany become 佛教.
I think this one is naturally inverted.
Naturally what?
左右颠倒.
左右颠倒 OK 啊？你说它的 flag 左右颠倒？
不是那个 sign 的 sign， 佛教 is the other way I think.
Oh really 啊？因为好像一样嘞。OK， 我去 check 一下。我教这么多年书，我也没有真的注意到嘞，好像是一样是吗？OK， thanks. You're very observant for this. But anyway, this sign will tell you is German, right? 对不对？
Yes.
对 ，OK， 呀。OK， 不用紧，你这边犯错好过你去 exam 犯错，对吧？ So it's okay, yes.
So the question basically, what can you infer from this source?
What is the purpose?
Purpose.
一晨，你想到了吗？
没想到。
没想到。
Purpose is maybe to like show the people of that country that that many people support the government, and like people are happy under the rule.
The ruler, okay. And then?
So it's like one is to maybe like make more people vote for them, or like make more people support them because they might think that a lot of people are supporting and like they just maybe follow.
Okay. Any more?
And then another is maybe to like show to the world that maybe like look our citizens is like very happy. Then it's like maybe and it's like we are not forcing our citizens, something like that, to like vote for us.
That's all?
Yeah.
哎呀，我以为你会加多那几句话说 because they are woman power. If you say it's to support the leader 为什么全部都是女孩子？有啦，后面有几个两个男的。You can see 后面有几个一个两个三个男的。But why they are prominent to show the lady in front? Yeah, instead of the man in front. And this one is purely the lady. Remember, Hitler is very particular with lady because they want the ladies to produce a lot of babies, well, strong Nazis youth. The Russian also need the lady because they find that the woman's equality is the same status with the man, so that they can also contribute to the society. Under the communist doctrines, they believe that all men are equal, including the women's. So these pictures depicts that both countries support the woman's power, okay, which is definitely against the imperialism's ideology. Their ideology is that women's 靠边站，男人讲话，女人不要插嘴，重男轻女这种概念 the kind of ideology. But these pictures really shows that both are really the advocate supporting of women's rights, women's power. If the man can do it, you ladies can do even better than the man. So what it is? So they show that, you see, yes, we are there. And they show the majestic figures to show that, to portray themselves that what all you say is correct. 一晨全部讲的是头头是道，是有道理。It's correct. But the most important thing you forget to show the woman's power that they can contribute to their beliefs. Therefore, they will garner even more votes because the woman was being oppressed during the imperialism status, right? Remember? So now they got the voice to feel, they feel great, man. They feel that they are being part of the force. You realize this is not another woman. This one is this Hitler. This one of the, what is his name? I come for Rommel, right? No, what is his name? All these are admirals and big generals. This guy is definitely the France guy. And then Stalin, you see. You realize why they're okay. Now these two pictures are very interesting. The four of you. Why do they use children? Now you don't get to tell me because this one girl, this one boy already. Okay, now it's children. Why do they want to use children? How, Ray?
I don't know. They bring about like a feeling of
purity and innocence.
Stalin innocent. Hitler
No,
innocent.
I mean the
Okay.
children bring about the feeling.
I know you're laughing. Hitler was a 谢谢你的花。Stalin，感谢你，感谢你。你以为是 BTS 啊 ？Super Junior 还是什么那个鹿晗啊？Okay, no, I'm just want to be funny with these two person, not you. Okay, you are there. Yes, innocent. Very good. You are there. Correct. Finally, you got the point. Not just now the point, not interest, not you didn't contribute, but yes, finally you got the point now. You see, they want to show the innocence of the things. They're more than that. 星辰，为什么他要用小孩子？为什么不要用你呢？
Conveying that Stalin will build a future for them.
I say, honestly, I didn't think of that. Because I realized the children who follow them will have no future. They will die eventually. True not? Sorry. But you say now you with Mr. Lee Hsien Loong or Mr. Lee Kuan Yew, then Wei Miao, you got future. Correct. You stand beside Xi Jinping, then you got future. But last time you stand beside Mao Zedong, you confirm 很难讲啊。I mean sarcastic, sorry. Sorry. So you see, 话中有话。一晨
Maybe it's like to show that he's friendly to kids.
PD file. What file is that? What file is that? Oh,
He's
oh my
like
goodness.
friendly.
Beautiful. Oh my goodness. Hey, yeah, these two guys are beautiful and seriously beautiful. Okay, so want to show. What do you say again? Yi-Chan?
Like he's friendly.
Friendly, beautiful.
And like, cause it's like propaganda to show like, that like maybe to like get votes.
Thank you, sir. Okay. Wei Miao. Okay, any more? Yi-Chan?
No.
Thank you, sir. Wei Miao.
Wasn't Germany under like one party rule, so there's no point in getting votes?
But it's true. It's true, not getting votes. But this one, we do not know whether this one is, I think this will be Hitler took over the power, Stalin took over the power.
Or maybe to like gain more support.
I would say yes, agree. Thank you for corrections, Sing-Chan. Thank you,
Like,
yes.
they're probably like getting, like, there's the Hitler Youth. So they're probably like getting some, since they've already got the support from the citizens, they're probably like trying to grab, trying to get the young people to support them.
You realize all of them young. Okay, you see, it still means that one word. They want to portray themselves as a fatherly figure right now. They want to portray themselves as a fatherly figure. 国父吗？听过吗？国父孙中山国父，对不对？为什么不要叫一个老太婆给他？为什么不要叫 Uncle Raymond 给他穿裙子，穿 ballerina 的裙子给他？现在 I think oh my gosh, Uncle Raymond wearing ballerina to do. You see the way his eye looking at it, and some this botak guy 没有头发的拿 flower 给 Hitler. I think before 我走去那边啊，微妙，那个 Hitler 吐，好像周星驰这样夸张吐。Okay, joke aside, joke aside. They want to show a fatherly figure, to portray that being a fatherly figure. Write down, please. I will protect you. I will provide you 丰衣足食. Get agree? Right? 一个国家多数是一个 okay. Okay. Next one. I will protect you. Right? I provide you, and I will prevent any intruders to harm your innocent life. That's the 3P. Sorry, I know here are all guys. Even if you're a girl here, I also say the same. I will never support a female leader in a country. Sorry, Sing-Chan, I'm not sexist. I'm not gender inequality. I really respect women's power. Remember that day we do the essay, a woman's power. But for me to run a country, for me to think that to run a country for a woman to run, I don't find it's good. Okay, I got my evidence on Yi-Chen and Hao Rui if you don't agree. The first one is Wu Zetian. The second one will be 那个慈禧太后. The third one will be Cleopatra from Egypt. The fourth one will be the last empress in Korea. Okay, and the other one is the prime minister of the Taksin side, the sister. So I got student argue with me, but that's not fair. Like Hitler, all these people also made the country fall. What? Correct not? Why must you be so focused on this 武则天 or 那个谁啊 慈禧太后, all these emperor dowages, all these, why you put that? You see, all this for what I've learned from my history, all these leaders who are ladies, they will change the entire country differently from a male's country. Okay, this is my thoughts, my belief. Okay, this is how I argue. You can disagree with me, but I'm just sharing my point of view. That's all. I say I'm not against women, but if you ask me to vote, no. So like you see, Wei Miao, you realize Singapore now got a Malay female president, right? Right. Okay, I'm no racist, right? Right. You know, right, Mr. President Halimah Yacob, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm not against him because I also got 1/3 of my relative are Muslim and Malay. I just cannot accept a female president in Singapore. That's all. Okay? I just cannot. Because once you have this, I find that there is this very jinx. You know what jinx? You 不祥的预兆将会来临。可能我很迷信even though I'm a Christian, I'm a Catholic, but this is how because I study all the history from the 唐宋元明清, all this history that kind maybe 我可能走火入魔了。But this is how I feel, okay? This is how I feel, okay? This is how I feel, my opinion, because I gather my inference, my comparison, my similarities, my usefulness and reliability. And then the last one is the assertions. All the sources make sense, that's me. Okay, you can disagree with me. This one, you see? You see how the hand, you see the hand you put here? Pervert, man. Look at the hand you put here. Why cannot the hand put here on the shoulder? Why must put here? Singsan, why cannot the hand put here on the head? Why must put here? You see, this hand can put here. Too much, this guy. And then you see, when you take the photo, you look at the children wear the clothes like that. You see, so short. Really, confirm beautiful. These two confirm beautiful. And he said, go and call police. Go FBI report these two. Okay. So again, joke aside, Harry, don't laughing behind the San Francisco Golden Beach there. Joke aside. I know they die already. We cannot joke them. Anyway, I don't really admire these two leaders because I agree with you, Sing Chen and Harry, Yi Chen. Killing the innocent life is the last thing you should do. Not even the last thing at all. Okay, it's wrong. By killing the innocent life, we are talking about the old people, the children, and it's very funny. On one hand, you use children to portray that you are a fatherly figure. On the other hand, you are killing the Jews' children, the Kulak's children. 你好像讲话牛头不对马嘴微妙，对不对？你做一套讲一套 which is not, what you are portraying, you're portraying a father figure. Yeah, I prevent people from attacking you. That's why I genocide all the Jewish children. Because if they grow older next time, become adult, they will take away your job. They will kill you. So 我连根拔起，清风吹又什么意思？清风吹又什么 ？Do you know the saying?
春风吹又生。
然后怎么接下去
？Is the 野火烧不尽，春风吹又生。
You see, I read close.
Talking about like weed, like grass, not weed. Yeah,
yeah,
like
just to get rid of it, right? 连根拔起 something like that, Okay. By looking at the map here again, I always say, excuse me. You see, these three countries is actually a Scandinavian country, Okay. Very nice country. In fact, they are very nice. You have chance, you know the Northern Light, you should know. So this is a French Republic, okay, so United Kingdom here. I see the red color, this is Northern Ireland here. Then the England is here, Wales here, and then Scotland. Then no, this is not Northern Ireland. This is somewhere Can't remember this one. Can't remember this one. I think it's Scotland. You see, intelligence service declares the declassified Munich paper. So they already, excuse me, they already know that what is Germany is and intending to do. You see, German eastward expansion. So I was right? Just like I told you, they planted spy, they checked through the intelligence, gather all these things. Not 100% accuracy, but definitely there is enough to surface it. Okay, the announcement that Germany had attacked Russia. Speech on the radio of the vice presidents of the People's Commercials of the US, okay, declare to see how it is. Okay. Okay. Look at this one. This is definitely the Russian soldiers. What does it mean here? This picture shows you. Of course, you can say they are ready for war. Okay, now you understand why they are ready for war with they are showing to the world that they have enough weapons to get ready to have an impending attack by the Germans. 1941 to 1945 war between Germany and okay, so these are about 4 years plus war, 5 years, I make it was the greatest conflict in history ever fought on a single front. For almost 4 years, 9 million troops were continually engaged as Germany's and its allies, France, Romania, Hungary, and Italy battled the Soviet. So Finland, Romania, and Hungary also joined, these 4 countries also joined with Germany to fight Russia. So Germany was not fighting alone. They also get the help from these countries to help. 850,000 people through the winter of this. If you watch the enemy at the front, enemy at the gate, the enemy, something like the enemy at the gate, was showing the Russian sniper or how they fought in the Stalingrad here. So Stalin general were as merciless towards their own men as towards the German. Okay, those who AWOL, deserter, they don't talk one, they will just shot them, force them. I think this is an order from Stalin. Okay, just to show the pictures. You see the 2 gentlemen sitting here. It looks very friendly. This is definitely Winston Churchill from Britain. Okay, and to see the way their positions, the way they sit, is it very friendly or just for the sake of taking the photo? Sometimes you have to look at it, okay? And you look at this winter photo here, what does it tell you? And this one, what does it tell you about the soldiers and their facial expression? And this one here, this one is anytime they are going to attack Stalingrad or Leningrad, all these soldiers here might be later on killed in action or missing action. So what are they digging? If in case there's a source, what are they digging? Digging to cover out the dead bodies or digging to trench for their comrades to prepare for a trench war or something like that. Okay. So now this done, I want you guys to look at this source here. So give you some idea already. No excuse, you don't know how to do. So I'm going to go back to my lesson. This this is all the questions. If you want, you can find in the lesson plan. But this is the one I want to show you. Or okay, Yichen, Xingchen, Wei Miao, and Hao Rui, please look at question A, B, C, D, E. We're going to do B, study source B. Okay, done. Okay, collectivizations. Today is inside my topic here. somewhere here, or rise to power, but it's not cover, right? I think I did. Stalins, yeah, no, okay. Okay, the background informations, hurry.
Stalin implemented agricultural collectivization policy. This involved the merger of individual farms into larger collective farms known as kolkhozy. It was believed that larger units of land could be farmed more efficiently through the use of tractors and fertilizers. It contributed to Stalin's aim of rapid industrialization. By 1935, almost all the farms in Soviet Union were kolkhozy.
Wei Miao, every time you see a background information like this, please underline 5 to 6 keywords. Which are the keywords here? Okay, Xingchen, Yichen, and Haorui, please choose your 5 keywords now. For me, I will choose agriculture as the first keyword, merger as my second, collectivization is my third. Okay, and then I will choose, of course, this word, Kokovsky, fourth word, and then I will choose industrialization also. Okay, now you understand why? Because maybe all these words, that keyword I selected, were definitely very helpful for all the sources later. Okay, so take note, must underline. You must read the background information. It will definitely help you in answering the source-based question. So maybe which 5 to 6 keywords are you choosing?
First one is the collectivization in the first line. Also the kolkhozy, industrialization and merger, and collectivization, kolkhozy, merger. Sorry, I'll just write down. I'm lost.
Yes, correct. No, you can actually, when you in your exam paper, you just underline from there, okay?
Mm-hmm.
一层哪一个？
I sent it in the chat.
Oh, thank you. I just opened the chat. Thanks. Ah, very good. 一层呢？星辰？
Collectivization, kolkhozy, larger units of land, tractors or fertilizers, industrialization.
Thank you, sir. Hurry.
I'll send in the chat.
Oh, thank you, sir. Wei Miao.
Collectivization, agricultural collectivization, merger of individual farms, rapid industrialization, kolkhozy.
Okay, thank you. So
and,
I go and take.
and also more efficiently.
And also what?
More efficiently.
Thank you, sir. So I'm going to take some water. So take note of this question that right now. Why was the photograph taken? Explain your answer. Okay. Why? So all of you know when you have a why, you must know there is a purpose. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Wei Miao, when you look at the source, same as SBQ, you always must have 3 things. One is whether this prominence is a plus or is it a minus? Okay. Minus or neutral. Okay, get it? That means plus, minus or neutral. That means neutral 就是说 you not support anything or okay, can? So look at this picture here. Okay, give me 1 minute. I go and get some water. All right. So please take note and then do these questions, and then you can type up in the chat.
Sorry, what?
Okay, I'm back. Oh my God, still coughing. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. You all never tell me. Always must choose the four corner. So you got children. And then the central attraction. So what does this mean here? We demand collectivization and the extermination of kulaks. Oh, killing of the kulaks. My goodness, the banner say this. So this banner is going to be very important. Then you see the background here. What do they carry? Then the background here, okay, it's a sky, nothing. And then how about the background here for this one? Always four corners. The four corners are the most important in any source-based question, even your visual graphic text in your English paper too. Right, Xing Chen? Correct or not? Okay, I expect all the four answers to be typed out in the chat group. Okay, don't be selfish. Share your answer. Once you're done, you can type. Okay, thank you, Wei. The photo was taken to emphasize that the Russian peasants were very supportive of a collective. Okay. So you must remember what is the context, what is the message, who is the audience, and what is the outcome by supporting that. You realize that Wei Miao, just now you the five words that you choose inside got one word already, collectivization. Oh, so now you understand why in the background informations, the 5-6 keyword that you choose will definitely use in any of the source, confirm. This is to keep reminding you. These 6 keywords will help you in every sources that you're going to use. Sorry, I've been talking since 1 o'clock until just now, only my lunch break. So that's why a bit tired. Sorry, yeah. Well, no excuse. History is my favorite subject. Ethan and Howrey, where's your answer? I know Xing Chen finished already, but don't want to share. Purposely one. Every time want to be a last one. Oh, thank you, Ethan. This one is published by the Soviet official to convince, 我还没有读完呢，等一下啊 was convinced that the Soviet citizens that colony is a success. That is evident in the workers smiling at the camera, meaning that their life indeed improved after Stalin's rule. This is a close to it. Oh my gosh. Yes, very good. Hooray, your answer is very good. Wow, I like the word you're holding makeshift weapon. You really show this picture here, this part here, and all this. Well, your answer is better than my answer. Well done. The two of you, I'm going to get some water. Oh my goodness. Oh, let's eat my cough. Sore throat sweet. You can hear my voice a bit change. So sorry, children. Oh, finish with you. You did well. Then have you write your answer?
Still doing.
Okay. Maybe you finish your answer already. Was that the answer? That's all. Or are you going to continue? Sorry, wait, Mel. She's still typing out, wait, Mel.
Yes.
Okay. I've been posting a lot of source-based question and structured essay question for the past 3 to 4 weeks, if I'm not wrong, from the Korean War to CMC, from Hitler to Stalin to TOV to the defeat of Germany, the Japan's go to war a lot, and the start of Cold War, if I'm not mistaken. So far I've not received a lot of essay as well as the SPQ. Next week I might be posting. Let me think first. How? Can you give me the answer? It's going to be it's already 9:25. I got a lot of things to share. Please be kind to everyone. Thank you, Ethan and Harvey, for your contribution. Harry and Xingchen, sorry, Yichen and Harry. Those answers you send in the chat group, can you just copy and put into the Microsoft Words document? All right, and then you put inside the Google Classroom for me, okay? Thank you. Do it now if you can. And put your name there. Oh, William, you sent already, sorry.
Not sure if it's done. No, no, I
Wait,
think it's
don't
still
worry,
typing
don't
yet.
worry. Don't stress yourself. Don't stress yourself. Relax, bro.
Okay.
Wow, good, 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 good. Yes, good enough. Very good. Because you use the word, this can be supported, this can be seen. This can be seen from source P. Okay, last but not least, our dear Yichen. Sorry, Xingchen. While waiting for Xingchen, the rest of you, please take note. Okay, if you really want to do, okay,
I
next week
already
I'm
sent in chat.
Huh?
I already sent in chat.
You did
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, my dear. Oh, you want to really show your powerful English inside here. Pitchforks and rigs. 我很久没有看到这些字了。And 我真的很感动嘞。All these words is used by the Chinese student. As in Chinese student 从中国学生来新加坡学。我鸡蛋糕我看到没有看到新加坡学生 so far 用这些字。Well done, eh? You see, Uncle Raymond is not xenophobia. Uncle Raymond is supportive. Well done, Xingchen, very good. 哇，你再也这样写不是好咯？来，我们来看一目了然的答案吧。B 一晨既然你是我的 assistant 你觉得你们的 answer 比他的 answer 好吗？凭良心讲，你读了没有？你没有看他们的3个 answer， 还有自己的，他们全部可以拿到5分你的就要少一点因为你的 answer 不是短不短的问题，因为你没有放那个 source B 进去，对吗？ This source, what is this source? This source is published. You should put this source B is published. 所以你少那个 spot， 然后你没有 quote 也得 admit 没有那个 quotation。OK， 所以你觉得他们3个 answer 好吗？一晨生气不要跟我讲话。
好。
你的好 not very convincing 的。你要做那个 that 吗？要做那个 that。微妙 agree not? Your answer is better than his, right? You don't be so humble I said no lah, uncle, your answer better. No. This kind of answer, everybody also can write lah. Correct or not? True not? Yours, you see? Well done. The 4 of you, please copy and paste it to Google Classroom. Because after this, I take away, it's gone already. Please copy it because this answer is going to use it for your exam. So you put in the Google Classroom so you can refer. Agree not, Wei Miao? Correct not? 对不对？微妙 agree not? Agree not?
Very,我现在在弄的 Google Classroom。
I can't hear what you say. Sorry. I just
你
say,
就
are
那
you a, sorry?
Sorry, you first.
Make it fast.
Oh, sorry, you first. Sorry. 你先讲。
哦，我是说你把这些答案你的答案放在那个 Microsoft Word，然后 save it and then put into Google Classroom。还是不然你就是 save it 在你的 hard disk， 对不对？对不对？这些 answer 这些 answer is 你看一次我 after that 我不见了，我忘记了哦，你不要问我 ，because I'm not taking exam 啊。Okay, these are all the answer that you see are very good because you send everybody 啊。
对啊，就是可以把那个 Google Classroom 的 class code 发给我这边吗？这边好像只有 Social Studies 的。
把什么？
把那个 Google Classroom 那个 class code 发给我，我这边只有 Social Studies 的。
有啊，我那个 colleague 没有 pass 给你啊。It's her job to pass to you. Okay, I can give you, but don't worry. Xing Chen, can you take a picture? No, I take a ouch. I take a picture now. I send to you, Xing Chen. Okay, those of you who have my handphone, please take note.
对啊，可能是我父母没有把那个 class code 发给我，我没有。
你的父母没有 pass 给你啊？
我这边只有那个 Social Studies 的，是这个吗？是这个的吗？
不是 ，Social Studies 是 Social Study boy, it's different.
好的。
对 ，History 的是 History 嘛，fair 嘛，对不对？对，星辰 ，you got it? Okay, if you all want the answer, please kindly, where's my, blur with this. Okay, please kindly, you can just get my WhatsApp number. Hey, what's wrong with that? Okay, now I see it. My handphone number. I can send it to you guys. But of course, it's good that, okay, copy your answer. That's my handphone number. Okay, the next one I want to go through. Give me a few more minutes, all right? So you know this one, A is, okay, just a quick one. Ethan, do you think it's a positive, negative, or what?
Wait now.
All of you, please take part. Harvey also, because definitely the set 3 student, you guys may come up with this kind of exam questions. It's a history book by E. Roberts. So E. Roberts is definitely not from Russia, based on the names, unless the E stand for Russian names. So it said no more families came to haunt the Russian people. The farms, despite all invasion, did grow. So to me, it's a bit of positive and a bit of neutral. Agree? Xing Chen, agree? A bit of positive, a bit neutral. So in your exam, remember to put the word positive and neutral like that, okay? Next, this one we done already. The third one, a Soviet government report describing the present reaction to collectivization. So it's definitely a positive, right? Because it's a propaganda. Agree? Next, this one, an account of standing government by this guy, an 11-year girl whose family was branded as a kulak. Wow, confirm negative. That means you see the death, you see? Persecuted him and the entire family terribly, called him an exploiter of the kulak. Steadyman destroyed my family in a completely inhuman way. So definitely this is a negative. This is definitely a negative. Right? And then next, a party official visit. A party official confirm is a positive. I saw what total government meant, how the Mercedes trip. Not true. I took part in myself, robbing the country, testing the earth with iron rods for those spots. With the other, I empty out the old folk storage bins. Wow. Even killed, stopping my ears to children crying at this. So you see, I saw people dying of hunger. I saw women and children with bloated bellies, turning blue, still breathing, but with vacant, leprous eyes. So this is negative. I'm surprised. Correct now. A party official view leh. I'm surprised. Agree on it, Sing Chan? By right, I'm supposed to be seeing good things, but I'm surprised to see all these bad things happening. So definitely, I'm very surprised. But in my contextual knowledge, I'm not surprised. Correct or not? Maybe I'll agree. Okay. So now you understand. This is to test your maturity of understanding the source. And that's right about correct by a British. This one British. So it can be definitely negative or neutral, may not be positive. How are things with you? I asked, oh man, look around and you should see that. No, so just about let's say we have nothing, absolutely nothing. Oh, the food failure was planned. I saw my own eyes, a group of small 20% being much. So this British guy, reporter, also painted a very negative pictures about collectivizations. So I'm not surprised that he said that because based on my CK, I'm not surprised to say that because official, this is confirmed the most powerful one. Let's see. So if you really want to do this homework, please do it. You see how useful. I was right. I was right. So you can say it is useful in source E, it is not useful. This one is a difference. So this is called the what's wrong with my throat? Oh, I really need to rest with you. So this is similarity and differences. Okay, so this one we done with it. This one very inference. What is the message of the source? So you infer based on this one here. What does it tells you? What can you infer about the collectivizations? Is it based on the background information? Was it really true? Okay, right. So this is your homework. Next. The B here. All right, so is there any more? Okay, the B here, which is an essay question. I put it on top here. Okay. These are the few questions that I told you, right, will come out in O level, which is my predictions. Like I say, I may be wrong. Okay, so explain how the Civil War led to the creation of Soviet Union. Give me 2 points. 8 marks is 2 points. Then this one, explain Stalin rule was beneficial to the Soviet Union. How far do you agree? So you have to put one agree that is very beneficial. The other is not beneficial because of the Great Terror. Okay, and then the famines and all these things. Okay, and then the Korean War, explain how the post-war occupation of Korea led to the tensions within the Koreans that become. So what are the tensions, the two tensions that led to the Korean War? Is it because of the, what do you call these, what is the pattern? I can't remember, so sorry. Let me play a bit cheat. See, let me see, do I have the answer here? Oh, sorry, no, we don't have the answer here, sorry. This is on another one. Okay. Suddenly I can't think of it. Okay, the United Nations involved in the Korean War was the most important factor that led to the proxy war. How far do you agree? This one you can agree that it's a proxy war. The other one is end up become a Cold War. And explain why is it the United Nations involved is really make it a proxy war. Okay. Okay, the Korean War, because one of them you can talk about is the 38 parallel because of the war itself. Okay, I will stop here. Next week lesson, I will see which topics I want to bring and discuss further. Any question, children? I will stop recording.